Your ass is a wad of cookie dough. It ain't about how hard you hit. Oh, shit. I bet even better.
You better not let me get you my blasting cap body slam. Smash you on the face.
Ain't hard.
It's easier for the both of us. Try and make this interesting, will ya? Stay down. You think we don't throw down in France?
How's it look down?
You're just making me angry.
Imagine a credit card with the power to bring you closer to the new car of your dreams every time you use it. With the Buy Power card from Capital One, you're not just shopping for goods, you're shopping for something great. With earnings on every purchase and no limit to the amount you can earn or redeem toward a new Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, or Cadillac. The Buy Power card. It's the card that helps you get the car.
It's a perfect day on Zapatillas Key, Panama. 85 and sunny. 0% chance of bachelorette party.